Hi, this is Annelie. Today I want to show you, I did a previous video that I showed you how to use this white modeling paste and coarse texture paste in a gel. I will link the video in the description or at the back of this video. So this is the Zelen one, the white modeling paste. It's a local brown, proudly South African, and I like this a lot. I used it and I made a little bit of texture into this. So the colors I'm going to use is I'm going to use my Windsor blue. I'm going to use a buff titanium, a white. I'm going to use a cadmium yellow. And yeah, that's about it. I want to make the sky at the back, and then I'm going to make a little bit of a grassland where in this sheep is grazing. So you can just, I will tell you as I go along what I do, but you can just sit back and relax and enjoy it. Okay, I'm just going to take my Windsor blue and my white, and I'm just going to do a sky. I'm not going to worry too much. Usually when I do this, I paint white gesso or something on top of the board first. I didn't do it last time and I didn't do it now. So you can even put a layer maybe now. I just spraying a little bit of water. It's very hot here. You can even put a layer of white on top of this before you paint. I'm just lazy, so I'm not going to do that. And you can leave as much texture as you want showing through. Just want to put a little bit of buff into the sky as well. Don't want to make it a very sunshiny day. It must be a little bit of clouds with sunshine coming through. Usually when you're in the field at the outside, the sun is coming from above. So what happens is you everything like a tree or these sheep or anything casts a shadow underneath, especially if it's coming from above. If it's coming from the side, left hand side, it will do it on the right hand side and vice versa. So just keep that in mind. I'm just going to take a little bit of my blue and my yellow, and I'm just going to make just a moment, I forgot my paint spray, just a moment. I also took out a little bit of my olive green, as this blue doesn't make a nice green for me. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that olive green in it as well, and mix a little bit of blue into that as well. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, you can see I'm taking a little bit of the olive green and the blue, just casting a shadow underneath the sheep. And a little bit of my blue again with my green, and just want to make some dark areas. In between. I'm just going to put my white with it, and I'm going to start putting in a little bit of these school blues again. Taking a little bit of yellow with my same brush. Just putting it in random places where I think the sun can maybe hit the ground in between the clouds and everything. I'm just using my same brush, just putting white with it every time. I want to put a little bit of buff now just to give it another shade. I'm still using the same brush, just with buff. I've got a very dark sky, so I'm just gonna brighten that a little bit. It's too dark for me. As you see, I'm just taking my brush now and I'm just like dry brushing almost. A little bit of dry brushing over this dark sky. And especially where it hits this piece where the ground and the sky comes together. I want to lighten it a little bit more there. Okay, for now I think that's enough. I'm going to take my yellow and my white now. Still the same brush, I'm not washing it or anything in between. I'm just making some areas a little bit more lighter, but I'm just putting the tip of my brush into my green with the same colors I'm using. I can make it a little bit lighter. Taking buff now, but I want to mix it into my white and not into this, just out of the tube. I'm not going to use black. I decided against using black. I'm just going to use my Sharpie. I'll show you a little bit later, to do a little bit of that into this. I don't want to go, let me just think a little bit. I think I want to make it a little bit darker on the top, taking my blue and my green. Just making a little bit of brushery or something like that here at the back. Okay, taking my white and my blue. And while I've got this color on my brush, I'm just gonna do the parts of the sheep and as the sun is coming from above, it's going to be bright, and underneath it's going to have a shadow. So I'm just taking this and I'm just putting a little bit of a shadowy part in at the bottoms of the sheep or the underparts. Just want to get a little bit of more of my white. No, that was too much, but it's okay. It's a little bit dark to my taste, but I'll fix it now. Making it a little bit lighter. I'm just going to wash my brush quickly. I want to take a little bit more white. You can see there's still a lot left on my brush, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Taking a little bit of my buffer, my white, and I'm just going to do the tops of the sheep now. Just softening this shadow a little bit. It's a little bit too, became a little bit too hard or too dark. Okay, I'm just going to put in the ears, make the face a little bit whiter. I just want to put a little bit thicker paint on some of the parts where I think the sun hits the most. And this is the upper part here, the body. I'm still softening a little bit of these dark shadows. I'm just slightly making some of the areas a little bit lighter at the back there against my horizontal line. Okay, now I just think I'm going to take my Sharpie and start playing. I've got a Sharpie peel off China marker. I think all of you know these ones. This was my first one, my black, and I totally messed it up. I didn't know how to open this, so I just put it in a children's crayon. So I'm just going to do a little bit of dark lines everywhere, like the feet and so on. I'm just going to go around this sheep here to give it a little bit more definition. Paint is actually still a little bit wet, but it's okay. I actually like it this way. Because I don't want to make it looks like everything is line to drawing. but I think I am finished. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a quick and easy way to make a small painting. I hope you can see all those juicy textures with the modeling paste. And sorry for the, I changed my table and now it's moving my camera when I touch something. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I will see you next time, and have a lovely day. And remember, you can do this as well in oils. The same steps and everything. You can paint with oils on top of this modeling paste as well. You can give it a base coat with acrylic or gesso or something, and then you can paint with your oils. Otherwise it's going to maybe be a little bit too slippery. But there you are. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. I'm gonna put this on my Facebook page. It's Annelie van Rensburg Art Studio. The link is in my description. Then you can maybe just make yourself a copy or something and use it as a traceable. I will try and put traceables on as I go along, because I see there is a need for that. But you can use these and you can flip them over and make other poses, or you can mix them up and around. This is an A4 size. What is it? 20 by 30. 21 by, I'm not sure exactly what an A4 is, but it's somewhere in between 20 and 30 centimeters. So there you are. Have a lovely day, and see you.